Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my single player Let's Play. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing so good. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing because today is the day. Today is the world tour, the world download for all my tier 2 patrons and tier 2 YouTube supporters is currently right now sent out for you guys. If you guys want a copy of the world, all you gotta do is join either Patreon or on the YouTube join button. Click it. It's all the tier 2s get the world download. So have fun, explore, have a great time. Hopefully you guys find a bunch of little secrets and Easter eggs all over the place. But today, you know what? Episode 44, the end of the season. I've had so much fun here in season 3. I couldn't be any happier than I am right now. The way this village turned out at the beginning, episode 1, it was titled, Let's Build a Village. And I think we did it. We did a really good job. Ended off in style with a castle. We're going to go over everything. Hopefully video's not too long. I'm going to pretty much fly through most of the stuff we built through the whole area here, but we're gonna go ahead and enjoy it because I'm also gonna be teasing up what I'm gonna be doing for season 4. It's gonna be in the same world. Now this world has been going on for a very long time. Season 1 was 100 episodes. Season 2 was about 41, I believe, and today this is about 44. So we have about 185 episodes in the same world, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. I've already found the new spot for season 4, so get ready. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna tease the spot, the style, and the plans moving forward. But first off, let's get started with this tour. Starting off right here in our starter house, the very first house we built here in this world. There's a current tutorial out for this, and you guys seem to really like it. It's one of my favorite starter houses I've ever done. Hopefully the season 4 starter house is gonna live up to the expectations of all the awesome starter houses we built in this world so far. But really quick, we have our friend right here, Summer, hanging out right here in the door. Hi Summer, how you been? And this house was so cool. Very quick though. It wasn't really that hard to make. It was pretty simple shapes with all the materials we had in the area as well. And look at that. Oh, I love this spot. Also, this was the first home of Daisy, our beautiful and amazing horse, which is currently in the castle right now. And this is my girl Bubbles' house. And don't worry, you're gonna see Bubbles before it's all said and done. She might be joining us on an adventure too. But this is Bubbles' first dog house right there, which is so awesome. I love it. And then coming around here as well, we started making plans for the future. This was a project board, which now is home to the map of the season. Welcome to season 3. So well, everyone who gets the world download gets to go right here. This should be where you spawn. This is spawn for right now for the world, and this is the map of everything we've built so far. Look at that. We are currently right here, and then we have all this stuff around. That's the castle, the big city, the village transformation. Oh man, I love this place. All the supporter houses here on the side. What a cool map, right? Now, over here we made a really awesome and amazing mine entrance, which was inspired by my friend Gold Robin. I love this mine entrance. Let's take you downstairs, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. And if you guys are new here, you haven't been here before, let me know in the comment section because you've been missing out. Look at this mine entrance. I love an organic mine entrance. Look at that with little water features on the side. This is one of my favorite things to do because I really don't like the pattern looks of when you go downstairs. You know, I like having organic random nature like this. This is one of my favorite things to do. And then down here we have this awesome mine entrance that we have here. Different levels to go down. This is level 4. We got 5, 6. We got 1, 2, 3 over here. And this is a really fun one. I love this one. This is episode 4, I believe. We made this thing, and I love it. It's, to this day, one of my favorite mining entrances right here. Well, that's the entrance, and then here is how we get down to the branch mining or strip mining, however you want to call it. I call them both sometimes. I don't even know, but I love that mine entrance. What do you guys think of that one? Oh, and really quick, let me know out of all the builds here. Well, let's get, I know the castle's probably going to be everyone's favorite, but let's go ahead and do like a 1, 2, 3. What is your favorite, second favorite, and third favorite builds that you have in this area, in this season? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys and see what you really like the most. But we made this really awesome crop field. This is a bee-powered crop field. These bees are so cool. They literally just power this whole place. They go from flour over the crop to the other flour, and they give us all the wheat, and I love it. This is a cool little feature too. And I asked, I believe at the beginning of the season, and I want to make the next season just as interactive as this one was. I asked you guys what kind of a little border, little surrounding wall you guys wanted to see for all these crop fields. I believe we had one like this, the one we kept, right? We had one that was a wood-based one, and we had a stone-based one, and this one won outright. I believe it won like 60%. If I'm not mistaken, of the vote. So I'm going to do a lot of that coming up next season, so you guys decide the fate of our world. But jumping over here to other different things we did. This one was an awesome butcher shop that we built, and this was awesome. I love this butcher shop. We have almost like a little bit of a wall here. I wish I could, you know what? I should bring some villagers down here to man this area. But this was the original butcher shop, though. We have one in the village as well, and this one was awesome. I love this one. It has a little blood, a little hanging meat here on the side. Definitely inspiration for the one we had later on. Over here we have an awesome little animal pen. This is where we get all of our wool, and this is where we get all of our meat and leather right there with the cows. And then coming around this way, the path's super organic, using mostly path block and just nature on the sides. We have our pig pen right here, a little dirty pig pen. What's up? You're cute. And then coming around over here, we have our awesome. I love this thing. Oh, I have berry bushes everywhere. But this right here, our chicken coop. I love our chicken coop so much. It gives us so many eggs. This should be pretty good, pretty nicely packed. What's up, guys? How you doing? You know what? Go free. They've been in there for so long. The other one can stay. But our chicken coop right here, then coming around to the side, I was like, you know what? The chicken coop is nice, but we needed some automation. And this season, I pretty much did a couple redstone contraptions. We have ourselves our chicken cooker right here, giving us all the lovely chicken right there, looking pretty good. I use that almost all the time, and a nice little outside seating area in case you want to just relax, eat your chicken outside while people are watching you, and they get hungry, they come down and get some more food. You know, that's fine. That's how it works. Over here, we have a blacksmith. This blacksmith was so much fun to make. We have some cool little features over here, a little area right here for you can do all your tinkering and stuff. We have a fish tank right here, and don't worry, Ariel is coming along for season 4. Don't you worry. She come. But then over here, this blacksmith was super fun to make. Also, we have a little spot up here for sleeping quarters right here on the top. Interiors, man, I love doing them. They're so much fun. But a little blacksmith. Also, a little crossover bridge right here. This bridge takes us over to this lovely thing. This watchtower was so fun. I need to do more watchtowers going forward. This one actually wasn't even that hard to make. It's a lot of repeating patterns. I got inspiration from the game Firewatch in order to make this bad boy, but look at that. Super cool little bunk bed area here on the side, details on the ceiling, and this gives us a nice little overview of everything around here. I need to increase my render distance. I want to see that castle. As the sun is rising, there it is. Render distance increased. We got the castle, the village transformation. If you guys remember how that village looked like before, oh man, I wish I could do a before and after picture, but I don't even want to remember what that thing looked like. This thing looks too good right now. Look at that. But we're going to get to all of this, but look at that. A little overview of what we've done so far this season, and I love it. I'm definitely living through this. There's not even a question. Look at that. That's it. That's the only hearts I got down. Man, I love Feather Falling. Now, let's jump back over on this side and let's look at one of my favorite builds. Something that I used a lot early game, and it was our AFK fish farm right here. Lovely little fishing hut right here on the waterfront property. We used to have some fish here. I don't know where they went, but let's jump on in this right here. Oh, and can we get a quick F in the comment section for AFK fishing in 1.16? This no longer works as I know it, unless someone comes up with something new and brand newly awesome that maybe works in 1.16. This is a relic of the past. Let's go ahead and drop some chicken in there for future, but that's fine. This is an awesome AFK fish farm. It's the Doc M design. Hopefully maybe one day we'll get another one, but for right now it's dead. We have a little bit of a fish tank right here as well, and we have some stuff there. We got some books there in case you guys in the world download want some stuff. There's some good stuff in here. You have some fish and all the drops. Did I ever clear this out? Yes, and I did organize, so I am good to go right there. Oh, no more AFK fishing. I'm so sad. I'm gonna miss it so much. I use it every season. Goodbye, AFK fish. Now jumping back over here, man, this was awesome. It couldn't have been a 115 playthrough if we didn't play around with some bees. And we have these awesome beehive hangout right here. You know, there's bees in here all over the place. We still need to harvest some of these. In the inside part here, we have our beekeepers little area with all of the good stuff right here. We got some honeycombs. We have some extra beehive blocks. We got some honeycomb blocks here. Little desk over there on the side. And then later on, I wanted to get a little bit of automation going, and we built this awesome thing. So these are pretty good. Look at that. We got honey bottles all around here. Some of these are also working for the what's more honey bottles? Where are the beehives? The honeycombs. There we go. We got the honeycombs here too, and these have been they've been working nonstop. You guys are gonna get a little vacation when we're done here. Don't you worry. But then let's come around to this side over here. This was the spot that I enchanted all of my gear. At the beginning, it was pretty bad, but later on, I started warming up to it, and we started enchanting some really good stuff. I did a tutorial on this, so just type TheMythicalSausage enchanting room, and this should be the first thing that comes up. A lot of people have used that design, and it works pretty good. For the most part. But then I wanted to keep the automation going, and I wanted to keep up with some awesome greenhouses that I love making. So I made this big, giant, amazing greenhouse that's also used for our double tall flower farm, and it still works, and it works amazing. I believe this still will be working for 116 unless, you know, something broke, but I think it should be just fine for right now. But look at all those flowers we got just in that little span alone. But this was a really fun greenhouse. Expect a bunch more greenhouses in the future because I love making them. They're one of my favorites. Now, we had to get a really cool nether portal design. I'm not sure yet what kind of design I'm going to go for 116, but if it's anything close to how cool this one was, I'm going to be happy. Right here is a ruined, kind of wizardy witch tower kind of thing with a nether portal housed inside here. Also, I'm going to be resetting my nether for 116, so this world is going to be continuing, but the nether is completely wiped away. This is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what leads us when we get to the other side of that portal. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. This portal is going to take us to what? Soul Sand Valley, the Basalt Deltas, the Crimson Forest, or the Warp areas? What do you think? Where's this going to take us? Hopefully it doesn't take us to the old school looking nether. I want some new stuff. But then coming around here, I started making supporter houses. So thank you again, all of you guys who have done any kind of support, not only just watching the videos and liking and sharing with your friends, but being a supporter. Tier 1s, 2s, and 3s to tier 3s, man. They get their own house here in this world. So we have a bunch of them lined up all the way around this area, going all the way around that way. And they were just so much fun to make. Not only am I enjoying making them, but I'm actually getting inspired by them because every time I try to see if I can match the style, but change the way it's looking. So all of these actually inspired tutorials. A bunch of them did. Like this one led to that one led to this one. And these really inspired me when I made the village houses, the villager profession houses that I did. All of these were inspired by that. So man, this was so much fun though. All of these are wrapped all the way around. And if you guys do download the world, go ahead and look for your house. I know you're going to love it. You're going to go to your house and just take a picture and send it to me on Twitter or Instagram or Discord, wherever. But over here, this one, you know what? I love a good lumber mill. I love a good water wheel. We built this awesome one, and this was so much fun to make. Look at that design. Oh, I love experimenting with wheels like that. That one came out really, really cool. And then we also have the little saw in the center, little sawmill right there. Chop it in that thing right there. That looks so awesome. Now coming back over here, I wanted to keep the redstone magic going, so I built this awesome Church of the Sheep. Shout out to PewDiePie and Poo Poo Pee Pee Floor Gang. There we go. Look at this. We have it's a sheep church. You know, there's no other way to put it. It's definitely a big old building. It kind of looks like a church, and there's sheep in here. Why not? Okay, it's just, you know, they love it. But we got all the wool right here. Everything is all color coordinated all the way down, and this design, it works. It works perfectly. It's easy. It's simple. It does the trick, and I'm definitely gonna be remaking this because where we're gonna be going, we're gonna be needing some color, and I'm gonna be needing all this wool. So we'll probably remake this in a different style somewhere else. I can't wait though. Bow your heads though. Now coming back over on this side, we have another build that I wanted to do some more redstone stuff, and I made this lovely thing. This is another really super simple design for sugarcane. Really super simple. Once the sugarcane gets to the top level, any one of those observers will trigger it. It's gonna go cha-chung, cha-chung, and then we're gonna get our drops right here. This is the best and easiest way to just get yourself some sugar or some paper or just some decorative sugarcane. Look at that. You can even replace this, and it could be even bamboo. You could have done that, whatever you want. I did one just like this in my season 2 part of the world for bamboo when we were in an Asian inspired village, so I'm definitely going to be doing this again, maybe in a larger scale. You never know. Right here, my favorite horse stable of all time. There is a tutorial on this. If you put Mythical Sausage horse stable, you can find it right now on YouTube, and this one was so much fun to make. We have all of our awesome horsies over here. Look at that. We got Ebony, we got Tulip, we got Fern, we got a dog, a random dog in there. That's fine. You know what? I'm not gonna ask any question. Nightshade's here. We have Rose hanging out, and we have a couple inside. Here's some more supporter houses as well. Love, love, love. Every single one of these inspires the next one, which is so cool. All the way around here, we were able to add quite a few. And don't you worry, if I wasn't able to get to you guys that you did pledge the tier 3s, if I wasn't able to get to you this season, don't you worry. I'm going to start off from the ones I missed in our season 4 part of the world, and you guys are going to get some really special houses in the new style that I'm going to be planning, so don't you worry. And I keep that up, so you'll be on the lookout for that. Anybody who comes along, we're going to continue that, the theme of adding beautiful supporter houses. But coming back over here, let me show you something. This right here, oh, it's so pretty. I need to go to sleep first. Hold on, before we go in there. There we go. Daytime is here, and as the sun rises, this is literally one of my favorite storage rooms. Just the entrance alone, Hobbit style, also inspired by my friend Gold Robin with a little circular design, and I went with my own little flair on the interior portion right there, followed by an awesome windmill. There is a tutorial on this windmill right now. Go ahead and check it out. Put Mythical Sausage windmill, you'll get it. It's right there waiting for you. And then over there, a very simple, very stupidly simple bone meal generator right there. All it is, we put hoppers, we put any kind of seeds that we use here from the crops, and it goes, hey, we just make a bunch of bone meal. It goes from hopper, well, it goes from chest to hopper to composter to chest. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, no, I said that wrong. It goes from chest to hopper to composter to hopper to chest. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. You don't even need a tutorial on that. You got it. But yeah, this windmill is super cool. But right here, one of my favorite storages. It did the trick. We didn't need more than this. We did not need more. Sometimes I do a little bit of overkill when it comes to these storages. We did not need anything more than this, really, for this world. But we got these cool little vaulted ceilings over here. Everything is separation of a 7x7, 7x7, and a little interior lining of 5x5 up there, which is super cool with vaulted ceilings. I love this style. I can see this in a larger scale, though. Definitely, we can maybe branch out that way and that way. But you know what? This did the trick. Now jumping over here into the gate. I actually had to expand this because of the horses, so it's looking pretty good. Now we got some stuff here that you guys have not seen yet, like some interiors that I did for these towers right here coming into the gate right here. I love this gatehouse. It is so simple, but yet so cool. Right here we have almost like a kind of like they check the goods, you know, that come in and out, you know, or what is that called? You know, you check the stuff, make sure the stuff coming in and out of the village is nice, is good. It's almost like an import-export office kind of thing. I don't even know. You just check the stuff, make sure it's good before it goes into the village. And then going up here to the top, we have a little area here, just a little hangout spot, little loungy spot. And then up here, there's absolutely nothing, but that's fine. But what do you guys think of the interior there? That came out pretty cool. Over here, we also did some interior. At the beginning, this is where we were housing all the villagers before we let them out, and we freed them. So over here, we just have a little bit of a storage workstation area. And then here at the top, we have ourselves a little bit of a bunk bed for more villagers. And then on the top here, absolutely nothing. But look at that little bunk bed combo right there. I was able to put as much interior as possible, so it's looking pretty good. We started our first villager profession houses here. So this one was the first one. This was the cleric, the Church of Sausage right here. Oh, it's looking so cool. We got this area here. Is the cleric around? No, I have no idea where they're at. They're walking around all over the place. But this was our cleric church right here. Followed by this side, we have the library right there. You can see that book right there. Look at that castle. So we have the head librarians right here on the sides. I have no idea why this turned into, they look like kind of like gargoyles or whatever. Did you guys kick out these are our new librarians. You guys kicked out the other librarian, I guess. Iron golems. I was wondering where they went. I know where there's another one, but that one, oof. I have no idea where our librarians are at, but they were here at one time. I don't know, but I really do love that library though. Even though it's infested with golems now. Now, over here, this was our toolsmith right here. Toolsmith shop, workstation. We have our beds here on the side. I have no idea where they're at. Have they been murdered? I hear them. They're around somewhere. But over here we have our smithing tables so they can do all their stuff. I'm hearing them around here somewhere. And then we have some items on display over here as well for the toolsmith. Jumping over here on this side, this is the shepherd's house. And I guess the sheep live here now. What happened to your job? Oh God, villagers. Am I right? Stupid. Oh, hi. Do you realize that there's sheep in your house? Oh yeah, you agree? You're like, oh, cool with it? All right, that's fine. And then we have, you know, I'm just gonna leave the door open. And then we have our sheep. This is where I was getting the wool for our banners there for the lovely banner of our kingdom. It's looking pretty good. I'm leaving. This is just a mess. This is a mess. This village turned into a mess while I was away. Now, coming over here, we have this lovely spot, and this is our leather worker. They make all the leather goods back here. I have no idea where they're at again. They're probably dead, but that's fine. It's no big deal. And then over here, this is where our farming area is. Our farmhouse is right there, but also I dressed up this little area. So we have a little bit of farmland just hanging out right there. And then on the top here, just a couple little bits of extra storage and sleeping areas for the villagers. And then up there, there's absolutely nothing. Now, over here, the villagers love to trample, so that's not my fault. But in here, this is the farmer villager house. And I hear them. I just do not see them. They're probably downstairs. All right, that's cool. But that's our farmhouse for the farming villager. And a kitty! Patches, you're beautiful. Now, let's come around this side. This is one of the last ones we built. This was the armor? Yes, this is the armor spot. I believe the armor should be working tirelessly back here. I knew you were working. You're the only one I can count on. The rest, I have no idea. They hate their jobs. Now, jumping over here on this side. This was the weaponsmith. And this one, actually, is one of my favorite ones. Look at this one. We got, oh, you guys are working. Finally, we got people that work. What's up, Nick Fury 1 and 2? And then in this spot, they make all the weapons. We have weapons on display. And then we have a little smithy section over here. And what are you doing here? You're the librarian I was waiting for on the other side. And what are you even doing? You waiting for some weapons? They defend the kingdom. They need all the weapons they can get. How's it going? This one was one of my personal favorites, and I think I'm going to make a tutorial on this one very, very soon because I just love this color palette. The way this is all structured out. This is looking pretty cool. This is the cartographer's house. You can tell there's maps everywhere. And then we got a map of everything right here. And this is the head cartographer right here. This is Jeeves, or the Monopoly guy for short. He's awesome. And I have this huge map. Pretty much it's the same map we have at the start over there in the front of the village. But we had to add some couple little extra bits there on the side just to expand it. And I love this place. Look at that. Look at this one right there. Oh, so cool. But this one is actually one of my favorites. You have a lot of spots you can walk around and check out. Upstairs, we have a little bit of extra details with extra cartography stuff. Maps on the walls. Little cartography maker spot. Bed over here for the main cartographer. Extra storage here on the side. I don't even remember what's in here. More beds. So many cartographers. So little time. Look at that castle. Now, over here, we have our Fletcher. Super simple. Little spot right here. It does the trick. It has everything you need in order to fletch. Right here, we have a little arrow shooting spot. This is where you can do your target practice to make sure you're the best arrow and quiver Legolas person ever in the world. And then over here, we have a jelly. The official jelly, the real jelly right here, the first one. We have a Jelly Junior up there in the castle. And this is our butcher shop. Check this out. I love it. You can place orders over here inspired by the one I did over there in the original village. And then over here we have meat hanging around here in this spot looking pretty cool. The prices are awesome. They're cheap. They're free, right? That's right. And then jumping back down here. Let's go over here to this spot. Hi, Mittens. This one of my personal favorites right here. What do you guys think of the stone cutter? This right here. Oh, huge workstation, little sleeping area here on this side. And then coming up here on the top, we have this area, which is super fun. Just an office area with extra beds, extra sleeping spots. And I hear a wandering trader. He will get murdered instantly on sight. Now, let's jump back over here and check this out. What is even happening right there? I have no idea what's happening right there. But then, check this out. Over here on this end, this is our fishing hut with our fishermen, which are technically around here somewhere. Ooh. And this is where all the iron golems are. enjoy free iron. If you want to slay them, go ahead. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. And then back here we got some fishermen. Yes, they've been here for the whole time. I'm never gonna let them free. They're having a great time. And then down here we have a little waterway that goes underneath the castle, which is so cool. I love that one. The details on that, it is next level stuff. And then up here, just a little nice area just to hang out and do some extra croppings. I'm leaving. Let me make it daytime. Seriously, this is my bed, sir. Get out. Get out. This is not for you. This is my bed. Get out. My bed. Thank you. And good day, sir. How dare you? Okay, let's keep going. So, coming down this direction, we have our lovely little fountain, which I adore with all my heart and soul. And we have the nitwit house. I had to save the best for last. This was so much fun to make. It's crazy though, right? Isn't it cool, kooky, nice? He's in here somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but this kind of looks a little steampunky, a little fantasy. Coming around here, we have balconies on the side, a bunch of random junk all over the place. Balconies everywhere, balconyception. And we have our way up here on the tippy top, the big old bed, and just ways up that goes up to just randomness all the way in the top. This actually goes, I have no idea what, that just goes nowhere. Guess what? You getting slapped, you getting slapped, and you getting slapped, you getting slapped, you getting slapped. I'm even gonna put that back right there. You guys are not gonna do nothing. Shut your mouth. Now, let's come around this way. You have a nice little bridge to get up here. Heading over to the lovely castle. Check that out. Also, we got the little waterway down there. I packed as much detail as humanly possible on this guy. We did a lot of texturing going up. The block palette came out. Now, what is even you doing there? And we have this cool design right here. A little Spaniard. It's also Gryffindor, right? People are telling me it's Gryffindor also. And Spanish. It's really lovely. This gatehouse, though, I really want to do a tutorial on it. It looks awesome. It's one of my favorite gatehouses of all time. I actually did a little bit of an expansion up there and added a little extra tower bit just to break it up a little because it was kind of boxy on the top. I'll show you that when we get to the top. But guess what? I did some interior over here. Let's get inside. This is never before seen. We have our guard barracks over here. Let's go. Now, what kind of castle wouldn't have been a castle if we didn't put a little bit of a dungeon? Boom, boom, boom. If I can get that wandering trader, I'll get him in here. I'll put him inside here. But he'll despawn anyways. But we have a little bit of a dungeon down here. So space for 3 right here. Okay, this is for orcs or big boys right here. So it's a 3 wide. It's for the regular people here. It's a 2 and a 2. Over here we have a little guard station. We have some extra weapons. And this takes us up to the top. And we have our little guard barracks sleeping area right here. Looking pretty cool. Extra chests and bunk beds all over the place. This one actually goes around into the gatehouse, and then this comes around over here, and this takes us also to the other side of the gatehouse. Look at that. We're gonna get there in a second. Now, coming around here, we have a little bit of a meeting room, right? You got some maps deciding what to attack, where to defend. This takes us up to the top to this area. We have a little bit of an armory up here for them, and then out here we have a little mess hall area right here, so they can get all the stuff to eat. And then over here, a little kitchen corner area. This takes us up to the top, and there's really nothing here, just a bunch of random junk and storage. That's it. I just wanted to pack with some just junk in there. Over here, there's a little poopy chamber. That's right. You do your little cacas and the pee-pees in there. Have a good time. Make sure you clean that out, though. I'm not cleaning it. You clean out that latrine. Then out here, we got a little spot. You go out, little balcony overlooking the area over here. And I love this. Hold on, but that's not all. We also have a little added bonus. Down here, we needed a blacksmith. So I added this little spot connected right to the guard tower, right outside. We have our little quenching thing, push thing. Right here we have some blast furnaces there, also some campfire blocks, and we have a little smithy. You know we had to put a smithy here. I had to put one somewhere. This is a perfect spot, connected right to the guard tower right there. Look how cool. Weapon rack on the side, anvil, grindstone. What else do you need? Come on, isn't that cool? I love that little blacksmith. Hopefully you guys like that one. There's a little surprise there for you guys. But over here, not much as far as storage. Do we got a villager in here? Hi! Hi! How did you even get here? Don't go downstairs. This is cool. So yeah, this is a little addition that I added to the guard tower. How did he even get here? Right here to the guard tower. A little extra spire right here on the top. And this leads us over to this end. But I'll show you that in a second. Let's come back over here on this side. I believe I can live through this. We're fine. Now, Watch this. Okay, this one we already saw. We have a little stall right here just for tinkering, you know, tools, you know, whatever, you know. We have a small little spot right here for our horses. We also added some manure section. Somebody mentioned that once, and I added that. There used to be hay there, but that's fine. But guess what? Oh, I love this spot. But have you noticed the bush? Oh, yes. Over here, I took some suggestions of what to add over here on this side. Hi. And I added a custom tree right in this corner. Also put it in a nice little planter kind of looking thing. I didn't want to have this like with too much greenery. I wanted to have this all nice and pristine. So we have a little custom tree right here. And I just love the greenery added to this this little courtyard. And then also we named this baby Batman. You look just like him. And then coming over here, nothing much, just leading over. That goes into the main hall of the castle. There's nothing much to these halls. It's really super simple. But before we get into the main keep, let's jump over here. We saw this before, unless you're brand new. Hi, if you're new. This is our kitchen, looking pretty cool. This kitchen is one of my favorite kitchens of all time, just because of all the space we have. Cinnamon is hanging out. Of course, Cinnamon is hanging out. You are a delicacy right here next to all, you know, the sage and the rosemary and the paprikas. We have our little smoker array, some storage here on the top, and a little bubbling cauldron here on the corner. Also a pantry here on this side, and we're keeping some of our meats also over here on this end. This takes us upstairs though to the dining hall. Favorite dining hall of all time right here. Wallpaper looking pretty good. The yellows, I love it. It's looking awesome, especially the checkerboard flooring with some of the polished diorite and the coal blocks right here. Love this dining hall. Also have a nice little spot looking up there. This leads us back over to this end, which also connects us back over to the guardhouse. Now coming around here to the side, this takes us over to this lovely spot, and I will go on there last. But then over here, this spiral staircase takes us up to the overlooking area that's above the dining hall, which is super cool. And you can look down over here, right over here, see who's eating. Oh, see who's eating, and don't fall. Let me go back up. If you were Ezio Auditore, you could definitely take out the king with one fell swoop right there, but I don't care. It looks cool. Then we have little areas here. I love this open field that you can walk around. It must feel nice during like the spring months, you know, little breeze hitting you in the face. There's absolutely nothing back here. Don't look. But then this is cool. Check this out. I have a little way up here, and I asked in the last time, I think 2 episodes back when we did the dining hall, I asked you guys, what do you want to see up here? And I did it. I did a little library. How did you even get up here? And what are you even floating up there for? Leave that ladder alone. But we have a library right here, which is super awesome. Check that out. We got bookshelves here. We got some looms here, looms sideways here, and also some lecterns. Can you get a profession at least? Get down. Do something with your life. Do something. No? You say no? You're stupid. Don't listen to me then. Then up here, what do you guys think though of the library? That came out pretty cool. Then up here, oh, you want to go up? You want to show them too? Okay. Let's get up to the top. Up here, we have a nice little wizard tower. Get out, you're too slow. Our wizard tower. Hi, cleric. Are you all right? How did you even? You can't get up? Oh, I know why. There. Can that help? No. There you go. There you go. Are you fine now? Let's close this up. Let's close this up. Let's close it up. So we got a cleric up here apparently. I don't know why or how. That is supposed to be that's supposed to be the back of a chair, not a door. You're dumb. But then check this out. There's a little wizard tower. So this, I guess, is our head wizard. I have no idea how he got here. I have no idea. They started lingering up here from the village. And I guess he made his way all the way up here. But this is a lovely spot. This is our nice little wizard tower. This is where Gryffindor started. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you've come from. But you need to go. You're a farmer now. Okay, go do some farming. Oof. I'll do it too. I'll come back down. Oh, you're going back up. Oh, he's mad. He's going to tell the wizard. He's going to turn me into a frog or something. All right, let's go. Now, let's jump right here. Let's check this out. So let's go into this area. This is the main king's quarters right here. But let me make it daytime first. It looks nighttime to me. I guess we'll eat some chicken. Hi, sunshine. All right, let's go on in. And you know what? The color palette is one of my favorites here. Just mixing in the stones with the brick and the terracotta and the granite. Having a granite and terracotta and brick tower over here also adds so much. I've always wanted to do a large scale of this style. It's almost a little bit of a Spanish style, so I'm glad I went with the little Spanish colors too, because I got inspiration off the pillager outpost transformation. I did this pillager fort. Hi. Can I go in? Thank you. So I got inspired by the pillager outpost that I did a while back, so definitely inspired by that. And for this one, I had to do a weird kind of stair to get up here because I kind of pushed it kind of tight as far as the quarters down there. So I had to do almost like a little 2x2 spiral, which works. But I never liked this kind of stair, but it works. It does the trick. It definitely lets me go up and down without hitting my head. Then coming over here, we got a big rug. This is my friend Alfred. This is my second in command. Thank you, Alfred, for closing the door in my face. There's a little closet over here. And then coming down on this side, this is where I sleep. This is my bed right here. Check that out. Really awesome. We have a writing desk over here on this side, our big closet. And we have ourselves a nice bath right there. And a poopy chamber. I love it. Now let's do some bush parkour and let's go into the main event. This is my favorite spot. I love this one so much. This is the main area right here. This is the main keep. So we got this cool flooring right here with some of the pillar quartz and just regular stone. This is Toast Crunch. Cinnamon is over there on the other side. This is, of course, the throne. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my girl Bubbles. And you know what? Everybody thought I was going to be the head person in charge here, the king sausage, right? Because I was a king in my legacy SMP server. But you know what? This castle was never for me. I was never going to be the king here. This is for Queen Bubbles right here. Right? Tell her, Bubbles, bark. That's right. Here, have some chicken. This is Bubbles' castle. I built this castle for Bubbles. This ain't for me. This is Bubbles' castle right there. Enjoy, Bubbles. Chill out right there. Because, we're gonna be leaving in a little bit, but there we go. And we got Jelly Jr. hanging out over here. I love the wallpaper here though. Look at that. We got the red, we got the stripped dark oak as well. This actually I love this hall right here. Right, oh, look at that. We got these awesome armor stands representing, you know, all of the past lineage of kings and queens. Looking pretty good. And this leads us in back to the kitchen, which is really awesome. Everything is connected, looking so good. What do you guys think though? Love this. Look at this outside area right here. We got big windows on this side. Bubbles, you get ready to go, girl. Yeah, I know you were a queen for just a little bit, but we got 116 to worry about in a little bit. All right, get ready. And there it is, the end of the tour and the end of season 3. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today on this tour. Thank you for everybody for all the support from the first episode all the way down to this one. And thank you all so much for all the people who've been around for the longest time, from season 1, season 2, coming around just recently. I believe we started this season on December the 13th or the 8th. I'm not sure. We started the first week of December and we were about 135,000 subscribers back then. From then till now, we've grown a bit. We're at 438,000 subs and I want to thank you all so much. It means the world to me. Not only do you watch the videos, that you like it, you share it, you have fun, you have all these positive experiences here on the channel, and you learn a little bit, you get inspired, you build your own stuff, and you just maybe have a laugh or two along the way. You know what? It warms my heart. Thank you all so much. You guys are the best. You guys are amazing. But you know what? Season 4 is going to be bigger and better than ever, and I promise you're going to love where we're going to go and what we're going to do, what styles we're going with. But how about we give a little bit of a tease? I'm going to go ahead and grab my girl Bubbles. I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff away. And you know what? Let's take a little bit of a trip over to the season 4 part of the world. Let's go.